What do you think of the US presidential debate? We're in trouble. Embarrassing. Neither candidate should serve as president. Trump didn't answer literally any of the questions I saw asked of him. Didn't even stall on them, just pivoted some other thing over and over. Then they started talking about golf and I was out. I legit was laughing out loud on my couch when they started going off about golf. It was the most awake Biden looked all night. Trump lies. Biden is really old. Go watch some old debates from Kennedy and Nixon and just compare their rhetoric, diction, vocabulary, demeanor, and answers to today's candidates. You'll see how far backwards we've gone right quick. This prank has gotten out of hand. At one point, they were arguing about who is better at golf. That it's beyond boring. Biden keeps stuttering and sounding like an old fart every other minute, and Trump keeps dodging questions so that he can virtue signal for 3 minutes straight, while the moderators just let him do it. Neither one of them are clever, nor good at debate. They're both mentally slow. I really wish we could get some young presidents instead of these old-ass dudes. I miss Obama. I would vote for Obama's dog right now. Embarrassing. One lying and one dying. The question remains, why are men who are over 75 able to run for president? They don't live in our reality. Like I'm being forced to vote for someone I don't want, because too many other people in this country are perfectly fine with being lied to and voting for scum. That was worrisome. To break out into a pissing match over golf was the icing on the cake. Just embarrassing. It's wild that Bill Clinton was president 30 years ago and is younger than both of those guys. It's very depressing to see what our options are. No faith that it will get better anytime soon. I fucking hate Trump, but it's impossible to say that Biden is all there anymore. I want both of them launched into the ocean and we just pick anybody else. At least you can understand what comes out of his mouth. Honestly, I couldn't understand Biden. It was a battle of wits. Both were unarmed. They both brought spoons to a gunfight. That format sucked. No fact-checking. No interest from the moderators in actually keeping them on topic. Trump quickly realized he could lie and talk about whatever he wanted, so it turned into just another campaign event for him. I'm depressed. Trump did better than I expected, and it makes me sick today that he lies so much and is not called on it, and Biden is unfortunately not sharp enough to properly call out his BS. No winner. The loser is the American people. I'm disappointed about all of it. They spent half of their time throwing mud at each other, and the other half praising their past performance in vague and generalized ways, instead of answering important questions with direct and articulable answers. This is an amazing country, flaws and strengths considered, but our candidates don't feel like our candidates. They're up there at top contention, mostly because of their resources and tactics of the game of politics, and hardly because the average American sees them as a well-suited or even desired choice to lead the country. I wish we had better choices. I'm tired of the whole red versus blue theme, and them versus us mantra, and the fear-mongering and pandering, and how media coverage decides awareness, and the influence of super PACs. Each election cycle feels less and less hopeful. How can someone reasonably get excited about and be supportive of this stuff when it feels like it's getting less and less representative and beneficial to the typical American? I could barely understand Biden at times, and Trump didn't answer some of the questions he was asked. Also, the debate at one point devolved into talking about golf. Golf. ROTFL when Trump said he won 2 championships at his golf club. Leave a comment on what you think on presidential debate. Who will you vote for, Trump or Biden?